I think, well, for me, music in general is the international language. There's a lot of different languages in the world, and I think music translates. I mean, everybody can relate to music in some form. And in terms of electronic music, this is kind of the advancement of technology. It affects music just like every other aspect of life. When you say techno music, I mean, it's a different spin, but it's still music at the basic core. The electronics portion of it represents progress, and of course, it enables a different way of doing something that's traditionally always been there. So I wouldn't say just because the music is done totally with technologically advanced equipment, it kind of reinvents the whole wheel. I mean, at the end of the day, it's any sound and any sequence that sounds pleasing to the ear, I guess, could be considered music. Well, I mean, I think not only along with the progress of technology, the way that it is presented to the people, or the way that it gets to the people, is also advanced. And so it's all kind of going hand in hand. I mean, the way that you market electronic music is a different way of marketing, just the same as any product, because of technology. It just so happens, I guess, it's when it comes to techno music or technology-based music, it's a double barrel type thing, because you also have technology in marketing, but you have technology in music, and it's coupled together, I guess, gives it more impact. The technology, I think, right now it's a good time to be living, because the possibilities are limitless, I think, in terms of making music now. 20, 30 years ago, I think we were confined to tradition, but now we're not confined to tradition. No limit. I don't know. I guess you could say maybe I was fortunate to not have to look for myself or look for my voice, because I basically already knew. So it's something that I can't so much relate to. On the other hand, I know that there are artists, and there are new artists upcoming that are doing exactly what you just described. And for me, it's just I just be myself, and everything else will work its way, So that would be the advice that I give to any new artists or up and coming, is just just perpetuate what's naturally there. Don't struggle trying to be or find something that you're not. You're already who you are. I mean, everybody is influenced by their surroundings. So yes, to a certain degree, there is some thought about when you want to release a music, when you make music, what type of music you want to make, or how you want to be seen. Of course, people think of that. Of course, I thought about that, and I just drew upon my influences and my experiences, and what touched me in the heart or deep down inside is what I try to portray or present. It's unlimited the possibilities, I think, right now. And therefore, when you have seemingly unlimited possibilities, it's hard to determine where exactly something is going to go or what's going to happen, because there's so many directions it could go in. And I think the person or the people that come with the best ideas is where it's going to go. It's hard to predict exactly what that's going to be. All I can say is that for me, and I was thinking about that question not just recently, and because I'm presented with the prospect of doing a new Model 500 album now, and of course, inquiring minds want to know, and so I asked myself, well, what do I want to do as a new Model 500 album? And I started thinking about, well, the first thought that came to mind is, well, what technology is available to me that wasn't available 2 years ago when I did my last album, and because usually when I make music, it all depends on what gear I'm working with, and I try to turn around. I mean, because there's updates, and I mean, now coming like fast and furious, every time you switch on your computer, there's a new update for something, right? And so things are moving so fast, so you gotta kind of based on you have to base things on what you have at your disposal at that time. Like I said, it's hard to predict or know exactly what that is, nor do I want to know, because it takes the fun and the beauty out of creating something new when you know what the end result is going to be. That's really no fun. It's not like I'm looking at a target and I'm shooting at this target. I don't know what the target is, and that's what the beauty is of creativity is for me. I'm going to stay with the theme of limitless possibilities. That means don't be afraid to take chances. That was one of the things that kind of kept me going, is that it still keeps me going, is the excitement. It's easy and safe if you're a DJ or producer to come along and say, oh, okay, I'm going to make a record like this last top 10 record because I want a top 10 record. What's the fun in that? I mean, okay, you might be able to pull it off and you might make some money, but I don't know, for me it's kind of boring. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not boring to make money, but just for the money is not, it doesn't do anything for the community. It doesn't do anything for the progress of life and society, basically. Peace and love to DJ School.